Sassy Sirens. Welcome back to the channel where we sit and socialize and gossip and have a little fun talking about Starbucks cups. Before I get started, if you are liking this content, please make sure that you are subscribing to the channel. If after you watch this video you enjoy the video, give this video a like, drop me a message, drop me a comment, whatever you feel like doing, because it's your world. So this video is a Starbucks video, kind of. I say kind of because while these are Starbucks cups, these are not cups you can buy at an actual Starbucks store. So these cups were actually bought on Etsy from a Etsy seller who bedazzled and rhinestoned the cups. I immediately was attracted to the story of the seller, which is why I think I spent the money to buy the cups, because it was a markup. You're not paying your standard $20 for these cups. You have to pay for the cups and then the rhinestones and then the fact that someone's putting in the work to make the cup. So there was a bit of a markup. But what stuck out to me was this person's story. They couldn't work in the traditional sense because of a hereditary disease they had, I believe what the story was. And I tried to dig up the information of this Etsy seller, but I couldn't find any of the information because I bought these cups a couple of years ago, so I can't even tell you who the seller was, which makes me a little bit sad. But this was how they made money, right? So they couldn't work traditionally, so they put together a passion that they had and a passion that the world has, and then their craft, and they made these cups and they were able to make money and support themselves. So as I've said in other videos, I absolutely love the entrepreneurial spirit, and I wanted to support this person because they were creating something that I also personally enjoyed. So yes, there was a markup on the cups, but they were gorgeous, and I was positively contributing to someone else being self-sufficient. So it was a no-brainer that I would buy these cups. So I will start with this cup. But the funny thing about it, of why I kind of think this is an extension of another video, is if you've seen my studded cup video, these cups are all colors that I own in a studded cup. So it's interesting to basically say the amount of black cups that I have. One's rhinestone, one's studded, right? So if someone says, don't you have that cup in another style or something? I'm like, well, this is a rhinestone, that is a studded cup. Get it together. So this is all black. I'm going to bring it close to the camera so you can see even the rhinestones in the center. There are rhinestones in that emerald green that go around the siren, and then I'm going to take it out a little bit so you can see the rhinestones that are wrapped around the cup. More than likely they used some type of hot glue to put the rhinestones on the cup. I have had this cup for years, like I shared, and as you look at it, there's no damage on the cup. So you may think, well, could the rhinestones fall off? And no, because more than likely they used a strip of rhinestones and glued it down. So you're not going to get one that just falls off because it's a strip of rhinestones that are put on the cup. So this is all black, and then this one's all is hot pink. Again, very, very close to the studded cups that I have. Actually, I'm going to pull the studded cups out in a second and put them next to each other so you can see how close they really are, because it is this thing where you've bought the same cups, just one's rhinestone and one's studded. So this is hot pink. Hot pink is my jam. Pink in general is my jam, so it was obvious that it had to be bought. So this one, again, you'll see the studs. Look at the attention to detail. There are emerald green studs that are in the siren's eyes. It's just, it's a beautiful cup. I think when I ordered them, the seller was asking people to give them a 3 to 4 week turnaround for them to make the cup and then ship the cup to you. Again, the story just really stuck out to me, so I was absolutely fine with doing that. This one is rose gold. If I can recall, I do believe I paid more for this one than I did these two. I wish I could remember how much they were. It was reasonable in my definition of reasonable because I bought it. One of the things I will share is that I will never pay $100 to $125 for a cup if that's not what the cup cost, right? So Starbucks will do Swarovski cups, which I've talked about in the past, and those cups are a little bit more expensive. So if the cup cost originally $100, then that's different. But I'm not a person who's going to pay $100 for a cup that originally cost $19.95. So these are made from your traditional Starbucks cups. So it is the, what is it? The 24 fill ounce, and it's just the plain clear cup. If you guys go into a store, I think the plain clear cups are like $16.95 or $18.95, something extremely cheap. And then the person put these rhinestones on them. So they had to purchase the rhinestones and all of that. So again, the story of the seller just immediately stuck out to me. So and they're really, really pretty. They are not dishwasher safe. You know, most cups will tell you, Starbucks cups will tell you, please don't put them in the dishwasher. These are no different. The rhinestones do not fall off. I have had these cups for has to be 3 or 4 years, and none of the rhinestones have fallen off. So it is absolutely worth it. Again, I can't tell you who the seller on Etsy was. I apologize, but I'm sure if you go on Etsy and if they're still selling them, you can easily find it by probably typing in Starbucks Rhinestone Cups. Now, I do want to pull out my studded cups that kind of match these cups to show how similar they are, because it's just funny. It really is. So this cup, now these two are very much so different. This is a hot pink, and this is a fuchsia pink. So these two are different. So if anyone ever tries to say that I have cups that are similar, I'm always like, no, they're not. These two cups couldn't be more different. So don't start with me. Where I tend to get in a little bit of trouble is the black cups, because the rhinestone and this black matte studded cup are quite similar. What does stand out is the rhinestones, right? So you see a more textured siren sticking out versus the matte siren that you can't really see in this cup. So yes, they are both black, and I do get some slack for it, because I will admit these two cups are pretty similar. At least the first two I just showed you, they're dramatically different. Now, I as well try to show people how different these two cups are, because they are truly different, right? This is a bit more pink, and okay, maybe this is pink too. I was going to say this is a bit more gold. You know what? Look, you guys tell me in the comments. I think these are dramatically different. Dramatically. But, you know, I do a lot of reasoning when it comes to my crazy Starbucks hobby. So I don't know. Tell me in the comments if they're dramatically different or if I'm just making that up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy the eclectic entrepreneur spirit when people are kind of coming up with some really creative ways to make money and really get us Starbucks cup collectors excited about our passion. And it kind of differentiates our collection, right? Because I have a lot of cups, but there are probably a lot of cup collectors who don't have rhinestone cups. I don't know. Maybe there are a ton of them that have rhinestone cups. Again, what do I know? Not a lot. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video if you're enjoying the content, and I will see you in the next video.